So it's been an interesting day to say the least as far as the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom goes, right? The game's been leaked. A lot of us have probably heard that by now. People were trying to stream this game on like Twitch, Discord, even YouTube. I saw somebody earlier trying to stream. They were like downloading it and trying to install it, and it got cut. You know, them Nintendo ninjas, man, they all over the place. Why would you even risk it? You're going to sit there and get a game early one way or another, either downloading it or getting a copy off of the street a couple weeks early. You want to advertise that to Nintendo? Like, come on now. People can't be that dumb, but some people just they want to risk it for the biscuit, I guess, and that's their their choice, right? But yeah, that's not really exactly what I wanted to talk about. The leak and it, being streamed and downloaded and spoilers and all that. I haven't seen any spoilers. I think it's fairly easy to avoid things that you don't want to know about. You want to keep it a surprise for yourself. Like, you don't just like, let me accidentally stumble on a whole like article explaining everything that happens, or whatever, man. Like, if you see a screenshot like this screenshot, I don't know what the hell's going on there. Is that a spoiler? Are you spoiled? Oh my God. Oh my God. Some people may freak out on little things, but I think it's pretty easy to avoid that. But what I wanted to talk about was a viewer of mine emailed me a little while ago talking about people selling physical copies of this game for ridiculous amount of money. And my question to you is, would you be willing to pay $300 for a Nintendo Switch game not even 2 weeks early? This game comes out May 12th. It's 11 days away, homie. But look at this. So I looked. I was like, let me find this, right, on Mercari. I don't know if there's any on eBay right now. There possibly is. This dude right here looks like he's got the grip on the Zelda Tears of the Kingdom early release sales, because he sold a few. This one sold sometime today for $300 freaking dollars. Are you serious? Look at this. It's a legit copy of the game. Fell off the back of a truck or something. Let's scan those fingerprints. Zoom up. Get this guy's fingerprints, right? Find out who he is. Nintendo's coming after you, man. Like, I've had this happen before. Like, man, what was that game? I can't even remember the name of the game for the PS5, that Final Fantasy with Chaos or whatever. Why can't I remember the name of it? I got that game like a week and a half early, and it was from somebody selling on OfferUp. And I didn't pay like a crazy amount of money for it. I paid $60 for it, which I believe was what it cost. The guy got like a handful of games from his daughter's friend who worked at Target. That's the story he told me. And I was like, hell, I want the game. I'll play it a little early. Like, why not, right? You're not asking for a crazy amount of money. I'll buy it. I was going to buy it anyway. But something like this, a game that comes out in freaking 10, 11 days, $300. Like, who would be willing to do that? Like, especially you're getting it shipped. Where's this guy at? Illinois? Depending on where you're at. This guy shipped it the next day, shipping at $12.30. So maybe a little bit of an expedited shipping here through FedEx or UPS, maybe even USPS. There's never any guarantees. You ain't getting it the next day, that's for sure, unless you live down the street from this guy. But, you could be waiting 3, 4, 5, 6 days to get this copy in your hands. And then, like, now you're ready to play. Popping it into your Switch. I don't know. Does Nintendo, do they pay attention to this kind of stuff? If you have a legit copy, you pop it in your Switch and you go online, do they block your account? I don't know if they do that. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking out loud here. Does Nintendo do that kind of stuff? If you get your hands on a copy early, are they, oh, no, we're gonna ban your Switch account, or we're gonna send the Pinkertons to your house or something? I don't know. I don't know about that. But to me, that's not even the point. It's like, if I really wanted to play this game early, 10, 11 days early, am I willing to pay $300 freaking dollars for it? No, not at all. If you were a dude down the street from me and you had this game and you're like, you know what, dude, if I was walking behind Walmart and their shipping dock, their receiving dock, and a box fell off and they closed the door, and I went and picked it up, and there's a bunch of these Zelda games in there. You want to buy one? Like, dude, this is some hot merchandise right here. What are you trying to get for it? If he was like, $70, $60, maybe I'd be like, okay, fuck it. But if the dude like came at me with $300, you're out of your mind. I will wait. I ain't in that much of a rush. I want to play this game just as much as anybody else, but I ain't in that kind of rush. $300, I could buy another Switch. I could eat tacos and burritos for 2, 3, 4 weeks, maybe a month. I get stuff off of the value menu. I'm not buying one game that I could easily get when it comes out, for $300. That doesn't make sense, man. But it looks like, when did this guy, he started posting them like the 30th. So a couple days, like a day or two ago for the, like, this is just nuts. I'm really curious to hear from you guys. Have you ever had where you bought a game early and you paid extra for it? Have you, like, it happens quite often with, like Target and sometimes even Amazon. I think I've had it happen with Best Buy before too, where I've pre-ordered a game to have it shipped to me and I receive it early. And it's a cool feeling. I'm not going to lie. It's a cool feeling. Like, you're like, holy crap, this game doesn't come out until Friday and I got it on Wednesday, just a couple days early. But to be like, well, I'm going to pay to like get this game really early, a week and a half early, is not, to me, it's not really worth that kind of money. But to each their own. I can't justify it, but I also can't judge on how people want to spend their money. But I just think it's crazy. Like, if $300 means nothing to you, like, it really, it's nothing. Like, for me, if it's like $300, let me look at the bank account. Let me see how much money am I making this month? Is $300 make sense? Like, I have to think about it, I have to look, and not for a game, but like, if something just normally costs that price, like, it could be a game, but if it just costs that much, I have to look at my finances and justify it. Like, find room there. Okay, well, I'm going to make this, or, like me, I'm kind of weird when it comes to spending money. Like, if it's stuff that, like, it's just for me to bullshit with, like video games, or even, I'm into Warhammer 40K and Age of Sigmar, painting miniatures and stuff like that, buying box sets and armies and stuff like that. I'm also into like Magic the Gathering, different little hobbies. The way I always do it is, if it costs so much, if I'm like, fuck, I'm going to pay like $300 for this box when it comes out, I try to find that money to where it doesn't feel like I spent it. So it's like, let me sell something. Let me, like, okay, I've got this stuff that I don't use anymore and it's just wasting space. Let me get rid of it, make some money. I'm always doing that. Like, it's not like, oh, I can't afford certain things, but I just don't like where money just disappears, and it constantly disappears. So it's, I try to find the money, if you know what I mean. I don't know if anybody can relate to that, but that's what I do. I try to find the money. But there ain't no way in hell for a game that's going to be $70 in stores and you're going to be able to find it all day, every day. I'm not going to try to find that $300 to possibly get it early. Because like I said, if you order this and he ships it, who knows how quick you're going to get it. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. That was my rant for the day. Rant and ramble. Bye.